Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Meredith Mynrose. I am a universal healer and peace visionary, and today I'll be doing a universal astrology message for the sign of Pisces for the month of April 2019. So we're going to shuffle a little bit more of my traditional tarot. I hope everybody is doing amazing. Okay, I'm gonna charge the cards with the Pisces energy. Whether you are a sun sign Pisces, a moon sign Pisces, a rising Pisces, or ascendant Pisces, or if you have Venus in Pisces. If you resonate to the energy of Pisces in your astrology chart, let's see how the message resonates to you. Okay, connecting to the Pisces energy for the month of April. Connecting to the Pisces energy for the month of April. Connecting to the Pisces energy for the month of April. We're going to pull out 7 cards. 1, 2, 6, 7. Putting this aside. Not too far. Okay, so let's see, what is your first card? Ooh, Ace of Swords. What do you guys have happening that makes you have the Ace of Swords? So I'm suddenly realizing that it's quite bright here, and there's like gloss all over. You can't really see the card unless I kind of make it like that. So this is a position for a good show of the cards. Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay. And we have Temperance. Temperance. We have a lot of major cards here. Oh, Oh, you have 10 of Wands as well. Now I don't know if I accidentally moved my cards. And then you have 7 of Wands in reverse. And then you have 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. And you have a Knight of Wands. The battle is not over. I mean, I usually like to accompany I made like a Jenga of all my decks. It's so funny. I usually like to accompany my mermaid card with the tarot before I get deeper. Let me see the theme of the energy for you. Some of you Pisces are in charge of something big. Some of you Pisces are in charge of something big, and you are setting your plans into action. So there is, you plan some things and you set it into action, and you don't care if you don't get the support that you need, that you think you could have made your job easier, but you're just going ahead with it. You're going ahead with your plans to create something in your life, and you're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting to make things happen. You are making things happen on your own. So when I mention like problem, it's not a problem, it's more like a necessity ordeal that would gain you some future strength. You're building strength. I see that you're building strength. that you are doing so with your own accords, and that means with your own ambition, efforts, belief, with your own. So I see a Pisces who is very self-reliant in this energy. Maybe because for you guys, you have found your personal power, personal authority. Like you're taking charge of your emotions, you're taking charge of your mind, you're taking charge of your decisions. One, two, and three. Another Jenga here. Okay, the first mermaid card is water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, and weightlessness. You have the water flight, heaviness lifts. So as you can see, you do have like 10 of Wands. You're carrying a lot of burden on your own, and you're fighting for something. And there's this Two of Cups, meaning that you might have some agreements, contracts, union, association. And some of you have different meanings for this, but I use my clairvoyance to see stuff beyond the symbol of the card. So I see that you are basically like you have this kind of like full throttle going to this destination. Imagine as if you are this dolphin and you know where your family is because you found out that your family is in the southeast of the Pacific Ocean, and you're like at the east side, and it takes you like 5 days to travel, and you would do it. You have finally figured out what you really want, and you've aimed for it, and you understand the value of that dream for you. I can see you're building future strength. There's what is this? The crane bag, sacred ocean, medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. So I think that this is, it's as if that your mind is learning to completely shut down and turn away things that are no longer of substance or valuable substance to your soul. To your soul, because this is also the crane bag. It also mentions that it's a magical bag. If your life holds certain energy and there's clutter in your life, you have to clear it in order to keep it in a healthy frequency and vibration to attract the things you want. So your mind, your soul, you've started to make a lot of decisions to I see that if you were actually walking into a messy library, I see that you're starting to rearrange that library, and you're making decisions what books to keep, what books to give away, what books to demolish, and what books to just recycle or demolish, or and I see that you're doing it with your life. You're balancing your values you believe in is in your mind, and you're balancing it to become a reality in your life. You're not just dreaming about a value you wish, but right now you're taking steps and actions to sift through pretentious values that takes up a lot of your time, energy, attention, and you're understanding how to kind of like let go of certain energy drainers, or like if you have certain habits that doesn't make you build your future strength, you're going to start recognizing that maybe like spending time spending time reading fan fiction book is not going to be as worthy as spending time reading books on marketing, or spending time watching movies that takes up a lot of your time that you couldn't be productive. That is going to take a toll. So you're starting to recognize that certain habits needs to be squelched out, like, you know, kind of like squeezed out dry, and you no longer have that kind of desire to bum around or to laze around or to you will start to put on your big boy and girl's pants, and you're going to like, I'm gonna do some work and I'm gonna do it well and I'm gonna go for it and I'm gonna make it come true for me. Ugh. Okay, so you're escaping from a soul cage, you're being rescued, escape from captivity and restriction, and I feel that this energy, this Knight of Swords, you're taking a fabulous action. You're taking a wonderful action to release yourself from a self-imprisonment or a soul cage. Like this is like this cage that you've been fighting no longer has a hold on you, because all these wands you see, you thought it was still harassing you, but they never had the chance to topple you down anymore. You're already back on the horse, and you're already like racing through those desert or forests, through those different lands, and going to go after what you want. And I feel a lot of the burdens that you've carried, that you were struggling, fighting, and trying to like make peace with, or whatever it is, it feels that it also says here, heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, and weightlessness. So you have this weightlessness, and you can soar like the mermaid, and there's all these supportive whales swimming around her, and just being one with her. The weight is now, the weight you used to carry now no longer burdens you, and you now can make peace with your past, with your, I'm not seeing a relationship in this video, but a relationship with yourself. So I think like for my readings, a lot of self-empowerment happens in my astrological sign readings, because I'm starting to see a pattern. This is my 12th astrological sign reading that I've done. This is the last one for the month of April. So I see that you have like this Ace of Swords. So I guess by now you know that I'm not going to use any traditional meaning, but I see this Ace of Swords as you. Oh, I didn't even talk about this Queen of Wands yet. I see this Ace of Swords and this Queen of Wands is an energy where you decide to value the decisions you're making in your life, and you decide how you're going to balance your dreams, your the dreams, the imagination and dreams and desires that is stuck in your mind, and the actions that you require, that requires you to take actions in order for you to manage your life better. So I feel like you may have been burdened by a lot of unresolved desires, like unseen desires. So I feel like you have a lot of dreams that you want to make come true, but you can't take those steps because you are burdened by some material or some obstacles or just some kind of like heaviness in your life that drags you down, that doesn't want to let you to move forward. So I feel like you're becoming you're deciding to become an authority in your life that makes decisions, and you decide yourself that this decision gives you the best value. This decision brings you the best opportunity, and this decision allows you to express your true desires fairly without being stuck in a daydream or without being stuck in the fantasy world reality illusion where you can say, I'm ready to make this come true for me now. I'm ready to allow my dream to set a pathway where I will take certain steps of actions, even if I have to do it alone, even if I have to kind of like struggle with any kind of like maybe doubt, fear, worry. I'm willing to face those things and take those steps because it's better than having no purpose to go for. It's better than just thinking it's a dream. Why not make it a real it? Why don't I make it a reality? If I can get those ideas out of my head and take each steps and focus on the things that I can do each day and make a daily progress, eventually I will get to the destination that I want to go at. But the thing right now that I need is that fierce throttle to go forward and learning that my decision has a positive value that makes me feel worthy of receiving the bounty or the goal or the goal as well. Gold and goal. GOLD and GOAL. Let me see what the unicorns say about that. Okay, we got unicorns. So I hope it resonates to you so far. What does the unicorn have to say about your Pisces energy for April 2019? Courage! Courage! Dance! Dance, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. That's nice. Did we get this like at the bottom just now? I kind of like saw something like that. Polarity. What does it say? Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. That's what I meant with this card. I don't feel it as a relationship. I feel this card is like this. You're making peace with your shadow. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. I feel like you are no longer burdened by the weight that used to burden you, and now the burden that used to weigh you down no longer weighs you down because you understand the burden, because you understand the polarity, you understood the shadow. What do you guys think? Understand the law of polarity. Courage, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Courage, and I feel that you will naturally come about to feeling courageous to pursue a dream where you're taking certain action steps to make it grounded into this physical reality. You're not just dreaming, wishing, waiting for things to happen. You're actually actively dousing seeds of planting by referencing, like you're just kind of like allowing yourself to spread the seeds of your desire by talking about it, sharing about it, expressing yourself to other people about it, and telling people about what you want to make happen in your life. And you have the courage to actually reveal your dream to people. You have the courage to reveal your dream to people, and then you have this ability to dance your way to manifest your energy. And I think Pisces is such a fluid motion people, because you have the water energy. And I feel like manifest your dreams through your dance with the rhythm of life, move your body to music. I feel like you can like lose yourself in music while working physically in manifesting your dream into reality. Like for example, if you are writing a children's storybook, and you can listen to the music and like dance to it, and then like work on the things you love. So work on the things you love by having this ability to enjoy the music in the background while you're like working on those things that you're working on. I personally don't really know. I feel like, what are a Pisces career like? If you're a painter, of course music and dancing would be an amazing match. If you are an author, maybe sometimes you like silence, sometimes you don't like silence. If you are a baker, you're trying to like create some new recipe. If you are a YouTuber, maybe when you edit music is the time that you enjoy. When you edit music, did I say that? When you edit your videos is the time you can enjoy your music. That makes more sense. Or if you're a musician, well, that seals the deal with the music. If you enjoy your music, of course you're gonna make it into reality. You can publish it on SoundCloud or YouTube and share them. One of this band that I know many years ago, many years ago, about more than 10 years or 12 years, is called like Pamplemousse. And then I realized that when I hear their music again in one of the series, in one of the TV series, either it was Grey's Anatomy or some really good series, and I'm like, hey, I heard this song before. I know who they are. Pampla who? Yeah. Pamplemousse is this girl and this guy, and they have this knacky, like quirky way of making music with like random house objects. So that was like something. So I feel that the unicorns definitely, you're manifesting something strong in your future. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull out the animals card. I'm gonna pull out like one animals card. The secret language of animals. So making an active decision to change your, not to change, but to subsequently it does change your life, but it's such a natural way of recognizing the force of your desire or the force of your dream. It's such a natural way of doing that. Okay, we're gonna slice it. We're gonna take the top button, the top of it. Ooh! It's 1 a.m. Harmony, abundance, wholeness, and forgiveness. You got the energy of Gaia, Mother Earth. And then, like, if you like this card, water flight, and then all the whales, it reminds me of the primordial grandmother ocean energy, which also really tap into the Mother Earth energy, Gaia. So I'm going to read to you the message from Gaia. I just opened it, it was there. The message, it says, harmony, abundance, wholeness, and forgiveness. As the great mother cares for her children, Gaia brings with her immeasurable love, support, and celebration for your journey. She honors you for all that you are now becoming, for the dreams you are saying yes to, for the dreams you are saying yes to. I told you guys that you're going to work on manifesting your dream, and then this says that you're going to... okay. For the dreams you are saying yes to and calling into being. See? She honors you for the unique and vital role you came here to play in the great creation story. You have a vital role where you came to play in this great creation story. Her clear and simple message to you is yes. There is never a time when the energy of Gaia is absent from your life, or when her messages, lessons, and gifts are not present and available. There are only times when you may choose to look past the signs, ignore the messages, or temporarily remove yourself from your connection to the flow. Sometimes we force ourselves against the current, or we struggle through the bushes in great thirst, when all along there is a river of clear flowing water running right beside and within us. As each drop naturally finds its way from the mountain top back to the sea, Gaia celebrates your return to the greater currents of who you really came here to be. We can spend lifetimes living in our head. I told you guys you're living in your head. This is so Pisces energy. We can spend lifetimes living in our heads, chasing ideas and concepts, external pressures and agendas. But Gaia's deep invitation is to pause for a moment and return to that innate part of yourself that truly knows why you are here. That part of you that once moved in an absolute harmony with all of life. That part of you that recognizes the pulse of the earth as our own. That honors the water as the lifeblood of our own mother. That hears the wisdom and stories whispered in the wind as those of your own grandparents. Gaia calls you to remember the time when you embraced the tree as your brother, when lighting a fire meant igniting the sacred embers of your own divine purpose. Now is such a time for you and your journey. Gaia's great invitation is to recognize and embrace yourself as an honored member of the family of life, both totally unique and intricately connected to the whole. As you admire the radiance of parrot or the spirit of the horse, as you take in the magnificence of the whale, breaching or the strength whales, breaching or the strength of Gaia, or the strength of a gorilla standing his ground, as you witness the sense of purpose in a single bee or the great vision held by the brother eagle. You not only see the beauty of Gaia, but you catch glimpses of your own being ready to be embodied and expressed. You catch glimpses of your own beauty, of your own being, ready to be embodied and expressed. You're ready to express to the world what you love. You're ready to express to people who you are. The beauty, flow, power, grace, and wisdom you see in the natural world is a great reflection of qualities that you carry within. When you find yourself immersed in appreciation of some aspects of Gaia's world, ask yourself, what do I most admire and honor about this animal, element, or being? Then ask yourself, where do I see this same quality emerging or ready to emerge in me? Again, Gaia says, now is the time. Mother Earth is uncompromisingly protective of the balance of life, but she's also forgiving and compassionate. She never turns her back on her children. She knows that each of us is on a journey of returning to our own true nature. All of her energy is in support of this. As you spend time in communion with the animals and elements of Gaia, you will find both her majesty and your own revealed in full glory. Take this moment as a gift, both miraculous and simple. An invitation to experience the most extraordinary aspect of your life as your normal way of being. The earthly mother and I are one. I am one with the energy of life. I am one with the energy of life. Cool, you guys got this. Okay, let's see if anything else comes about. Like, let's see if this life purpose card have a message for you guys. And then the last card will be the wisdom of the oracle tree. The wisdom of the tree oracle. Gaia, you have Gaia. You're releasing a lot of weight. I see, sense, feel, know, capture that. You're releasing a lot of weight. Like all the burdens is gone. And one of the things that the Gaia never mentioned but actually says in one of the cards here, forgiveness allows you to kind of like release heaviness that traps you in a negative current of energy. So as you forgive, you're releasing a lot of weight. You're releasing the hate or the grudge or negative things. So also cut cords with negative experiences that fumes you with disappointments, grace, and anger, and just allow yourself to understand that experiences are experiences. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So whatever it is that you are making into a reality about your future strength, aka career, trust that your feelings and dreams will guide you to your career path. Nice. Trust your feelings. Trust your feelings. Nice. Wow, guys, that is amazing. This is such a very supportive. This is such a very supportive message for you, Pisces. Courage and trust. Oops. Courage and trust. Courage and trust. Was that Queen? That is amazing. Okay. Is this the last card? Yeah. You got Hawthorn. Okay, we're going to read the message of the Hawthorn from the Tree Oracle. Where is the Hawthorn? Magic. 65. 65. let's see what it says. Treat me with caution and give me respect, because I am an ancient and a powerful tree. My thorns are sharp to give me protection, and wherever I grow is said to mark the entrance to the underground realm of the fairies. The hawthorn, with its sharp thorns and intricate network of branches, has been grown as hedging for centuries. You know, hedging, like those garden things where it's usually like the boxy, like they got cut. It looks like a hedge, like a barrier between houses, something, or lands or something. It is strongly associated with magic and spiritual cleansing. Its white flowers, born profusely in spring, associate it with the purity of the white goddess. It flowers around May Day, which is also the Celtic festival of Beltane, and it was believed to protect against the witches who were always very active at this turning point of the year. Hawthorn has long been used as a herbal remedy to balance blood pressure and strengthen the heart. Okay, that is a little bit about the natural side of the hawthorn. Why am I having an accent? Stop giving a weird accent. I have not gone to different countries yet. I feel like I'm speaking with a freaking weird accent right now. Like my tongue is like, like why am I speaking as if I have got an accent? The world is full of miracles if you have eyes to see them. Connect with the magic of your own senses and the power of nature. Rejoice the power of nature. Connect with the magic of your own senses and the power of nature. Rejoice as each new season arrives, savoring it for everything it can offer you. And then, if it was like that, you are going through a phase in which you need to concentrate on the inner world of your imagination, intuition, and sensitivity. Try to shut off the noise and clamor of the outer world every now and then so that you can go within. So it feels like it's definitely telling you to like make your intuition an active part of your daily decision. If I had an ability to edit, make your intuition as a daily part of your decision. Make your intuition, how you sense, feel, gut instincts, as a daily part. Like everything that you want to do in your life every day, before you do it, connect deeply within yourself and then decide from your intuition. And I feel that, I feel that your intuition will realize your dreams, will allow your energy to guide you, to make your career successful, to pause and then tune in, pause and tune in, pause and tune in. So you have to have a strong boundary. Did we have something that has a strong boundary? This was something strong boundary, right? There was, maybe either this card or some card were telling you guys about strong boundary. The world is full of miracles if you have eyes to see them. Connect with the magic of your own senses and the power of nature. So, I think the mermaid's energy, this waterfly, the queen bag, and the soul cage. The queen bag is also known as like the bag, the bag where you put your soul into that bag. So between this soul cage, having your soul being imprisoned, does it make sense if I tell you that if your soul is trapped in your mind and you cannot express it because you have less courage to express it, but now you're feeling that confidence and that authority to make a decision in your life, like you're the queen of your life, so that's the Queen of Wands, because now you can balance your mind's thought and your action feelings and thoughts. Water and air is something that Pisces has natural tendency to. So that will not be the last card. The dragons, the fire element would be, because the fire element, like the wands are the fire. You have some fire element here that you want to push and you want to make it happen, but you're burdened by what to do. You know there's something you can do, but you don't know exactly what it is. Okay. So this dragon will be your last card. Okay. Yeah. What do you have for Pisces? Golden Christ Dragon brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light, you are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself, you have passed the test. So one of the things you've done is pass the test. Maybe because you no longer feel burdened by the weights that used to burden you, and you can learn to dance and express your happiness and joy. Yo, you got your own star seed vibe, Pleiades. Blue dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. This is your energy. Pleiades are usually the Pisces energy. If you are a star seed is like souls that come from a different star constellation, and then they feel like they're an alien. They feel like they are affinity. They have this affinity, this love and warmth and comfort to like surround themselves with like the energy of the dolphins, the whales, the marine animals, the ocean. They love seashells, or they love the beach, and they love to like this. They feel at home when they're near the sea. This is the energy of the Pleiades. So you're gonna get a source healing, which makes sense because Gaia is supporting it. I never seen these two cards together. It looks so good. Source healing, Mother Earth, nature healing. It's so good. I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work, Pisces. You've traveled a lot of murky waters to get where you need to be. You've done a lot of self-reflection, and you've counted the details of your past over and over again, trying to learn as much as you can so that you can have this new boundary in your life that helps you to protect yourself from any sort of disaster or any sort of maladies. How do you malade? Like, you know, M-A-L-A-D-I-E-S. Okay, there's another word, is like mishap, something like that. But you are protected. You will be protected in your journey as you tune into your heart. You'd be protected as you tune into your heart. You'd know what is wrong and what is right. But you have to actively, like I mentioned, make intuition a daily part of your daily decision. Make your intuition a daily action in your decision, or something. I mentioned something like that, so it sounds good in the first one, but yes, that's what I mean. So I feel that, yeah, and with this ability to tune into your intuition and come out, like, you know, when you tune into your own feelings and then you come out into the reality, and then you go back in and then you sense again, and then you realize, Actually, this is not my feelings. Actually, that is your feelings. So I'm just going to walk away, and I'm not going to be responsible for other people's feelings of trying to make me feel unworthy of what I actually deem worthy of. Sometimes people are upset that you understand your self-worth, and you understand your dream, and you understand that you are capable of making it come true. And sometimes people will enter your life and try to make you feel bad and guilty of going after your dream in order for them to benefit from your lack of confidence, from your lack of courage. And they want you to take their fear and cowardice so that you don't go after your dreams, and you just stand in the side like watching other people go for their dreams while you're like thinking, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is happening? But in actual fact, you may have been like harmed by people's toxic water energy, water element, their feelings have hindered you from stepping into your birthright, into your authoritative role of making things happen for yourself, dictating the rules of your universe, saying how you want your life to become, like balancing the emotions of the surrounding and yourself. And you know that you can just say, like, you can completely push away emotions that don't belong to you, not in a way that is like toxic resistance, but the awareness that I can completely push these feelings away because it's an undesired, like, I know the well of my soul. I know my soul. My soul doesn't resonate to this feeling, and I'm not going to keep it. I'm just going to completely push it away. I don't have to reason with it. I don't have to explain it. I don't have to justify why it's not mine. When I know it's not mine, it's completely pushed away. I can completely push away emotions that don't belong in my reality because I know myself. And that's fact. That is your facts. And the end. And then you move on to what is your emotions. And your emotions are joyful, are happy, are worthy of going for your dreams. And a lot of people may kind of like bring your emotions down because you might attracted a lot of people who are unstable with their own sense of self-worth. So that's why the energy of the Hawthorn is like, protect your magic, protect your feelings, protect your self-worth, protect your energy, protect your and I just understand like the polarity of sometimes when you're birthing out a new dream, a new vision, a new celebration, a new reality, a dream, like, you know, when you're creating something out of the ordinary and people may share doubts about it, people may have opinions that are negative about it, people may not support it, and people may not want to cherish it until you prove it to them that actually this is my truth. If you don't believe it, it's your loss. But you can't ride on my parade, on my life, being a heavy audience where you're just watching but not contributing, and you're not welcome. So like there's always people trying to always be part of your life without actually chipping into this cheering energy, but they're like this kind of sourpuss face, or like so envious, and like they're like so like all these negative emotions. And those are the people that have been hiding in the backseat of your car, in the backseat of your life, trying to hold you down so that you cannot go for it, soar to your dreams, and be the person that you want to be, and achieve the future strength, the future career, the future love, and future ambition, and future independence that is in your veins, the honor of your ability to make your dreams come true, and to express your true sense of purpose in this life, to share your magic with the world, to share your beauty with the world, to share your value with the world, that makes the world better, that makes the world prettier, that makes the world happier. And those people are not worthy to be around you in your life. And trust that you will be guided in doing the things, decide on the things in your career. But you have to learn about the polarity. You have to understand the polarity of your energy and other people's energy, and learn to completely push energy that don't belong in your life. I have this feeling to just pull out my shell. I think there's a specific name for it, but I just call it shell. this is so nice. Find a way to listen to your intuition. If it's like listening to a shell, go for it. If it's like going for a swim and then meditating while you swim, like clearing your thoughts while you swim, do that. I think that you have to cleanse your water element. And like, you know how water can like into bubble? You can create this water into bubble. I feel like some of the water in your heart has made like very toxic bubbles. You have to clear your water element so that the toxic energy, or you know, the burden that you've been carrying, is like very heavy emotions that became an earth element, a toxic earth element that kind of like drag down your energy. But the energy here is that you have this ability now to flight, to soar from the deep waters, to reach for the sky, to reach higher from the deep waters. And as you recognize this is your dream and that is their delusion, as you make your way to decide in your daily life what to decide on, what to do, what actions to take, what people to trust, what people to communicate with, what people to reach, who you hang out with or who you spend the time with, who are reasonably worthy of having your energy and having your time for free. If they're friends, if they're people you work with, you're not going to overdo it. You're just going to balance out. As you keep doing that and you keep having this strong awareness of your intuition, of your reality, and how sometimes of your inner reality, sometimes your outer reality does not match your inner reality, doesn't match your worth. Like sometimes you hang out with people who are not equal to your intelligence, equal to your vision, equal to your dignity, equal to your in a way that like one of the word was that to learn to discriminate. Because one of the ways that people was able to weigh you down, to burden you down, is because you wish to always see the good in people, but you don't protect yourself. So learn to discriminate, not because you're judging from an ego point of view, but you're judging from a self-love and authentic point of view, where your ability to discriminate certain groups of people, certain actions or behaviors from people will help you to respect your future, to respect your present, to respect your past, knowing that you're not allowing people who unnecessarily will just sabotage your dreams. Like, you know, when I mention people with the sourpuss face, like they're secretly like all of this excited, like I'm so excited for you, but it's like I want to choke you and kill you because you have something I don't have. So that's what they want to do. But eventually you have to realize that that is a fake friend, and then you have to realize that you need to discriminate people. Like people say sometimes they will be on the fence when they don't want to do a confrontation, when they don't want to confront, when they don't want to be confrontational. But you can learn to be discriminative, and yet you can have a mature decision based on it and recognize it's not worth your time, and you're not going to tolerate approaches from sourpuss people who are only wanting to be near you because they have this kind of like pleading and begging for your water element to influence them to believe in their own dreams, and they're just kind of like stealing your water element, stealing your soul. which is why this came up. This and this came up. The Queen bag is supposed to help you to restore your soul. This soul cage, you're going to get out of the freaking soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. You will no longer feel restricted by people who you need to discriminate, and you need to learn to discern that these people are not your people and they are out of your hedges, hawthorn hedges. Build the magical hedges around your aura and not let those toxic people enter or exchange energy with you. And you can go forward in life, building your personal authority to make your dreams come into a true reality. And that's your beautiful message for April. I think we have a lot of cards, and I think I mentioned a lot of it. And you have the Source Healing and Gaia helping you. Source Healing, Gaia helping you. And the Golden Crested Dragon helping you. And you can learn spiritual discipline with Black Saturn energy. And we have so many cards out here, and this is such a beautiful cards. So that's it for me. If you resonate, let me know. Share with me your feelings, your stories in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, I'm available for booking. Just click the description. In the description there's a link. If you want a personal healing for spiritual guidance, I do universal healing sessions. And that's it. I will see you next time very soon in my other videos, hopefully. And my name is Meredith Mynrose. I'm a universal healer and a peace visionary. Happy April 2019 to all of you Pisces until May. Bye for now. Take care.